How's it going? So today I'll try to make this quick. I have got a way to find a coolant leak. Usually you can go to AutoZone, rent one. Last time I remember it was like $200. That's money being held up, man, and 2 to 3 business days for them to return if you use a card, if you use cash. They always return change, and I always lose that change. I don't like doing that. So everybody should have a compressor if you're working on your own cars. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a super big one. This is a Harbor Freight cheap one. I bought it on clearance a long time ago, and it's been beautiful with me. 20 psi. Some people like to put a regulator. I remember one video I saw years ago when I was coming up with the idea. I thought, well, I've never really seen anybody do it. I searched it, and the guy used an inline regulator. I don't, and I've never had a problem with it. Of course, you have your little hose. This is the whole thing. It's like $20. Comes as a kit. The stars of the show are these rubber stoppers here. Cheap. You can buy different sizes. I guess they're numbered from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up until like 10, 11, 12. I bought a handful of them from about 7 to 11 or 10. I think it was the biggest one I got. I didn't spend more than $10 on them. Very good to have. Because if you buy the actual tool, I think to make sure you have the right size for, or the right adapter for the reservoirs or the radiators, that's like the $200 one plus. Clamps, you always have to have clamps. Always have spare clamps. You never know when one of them might fall when you're working on your car, and you're like, man, now you got to look for it, or you got to run to the store. It's always good to have clamps next to you. I have these little end caps. Sometimes I do coolant deletes to the what's it called, the butterfly valve for the throttle valve, and these are good to kind of put in there. Some people like to put them just so that dust doesn't get in there or crap gets in there. That's preference, but I do like to have some of these for stuff like this. Works out really well. And if you ever want to save yourself money, there's my old about probably a year that I fixed that, and still going strong. Haven't had a problem. So once you have all that, you come in here again. The compressor set to 20 psi, and we're just gonna give it a quick little burst, and there it is. Oh, and we got more actually. I just put more pressure on it, and we have more spewing from other areas besides that bottom one. Or it's just jumping high maybe. Thought it was coming from like back there or something, but I guess that doesn't make sense. So there you go. Of course, since you have pressure on it, this is my left hand, can't get a very good seal on it, but it's good enough. There you go. I always want to kind of ease off of it. If you try pulling it out, then you're gonna get freon all over the place. So that's one of the things to watch out for. So there you go. Hopefully this trick saves you time, money, and gets your car on the road a lot quicker. Have a good one. Take care.